It's not gonna fit. So.
But that's what he said.
This is a great tool.
It's also what he said.
What going forward is the next step of the build that you're most excited about?
For me, we're almost done with all the metal work. So that was a lot, you know, because in the beginning we did go with a gas motor. We were going to go with the 351 with the 4R70W transmission. So we started heading in that direction with floor, chassis, everything. He changed his mind, which is cool. It's awesome, but it changed a lot of stuff. So now to figure it all out, to get the components, getting the components was a chore in itself. You know how long that took. And now that we have everything and we have the battery boxes made and everything has a spot and it's finally starting to streamline and head a direction, that's pretty cool to me. But now there's a lot of mechanical stuff left.
How much more time would you guess is there for metal work on the bed? Just generally speaking, minus look. Well, that's specific.
Alex, we hear that you're a good singer.
Yeah, that was my first thing that I wanted to be when I was young.
A singer?
A singer, yeah.
What kind of music?
Mariachi.
Okay.
Like, never know about Vicente Fernandez?
Sure. I mean, I fell asleep listening to those ballads.
With Vicente Fernandez. I have videos, professional videos with big mariachis singing myself.
You're going to have to
But,
put on a performance for us one day.
Sure, I do it all the time. Yeah. But after I start working in cars and I love it, so it was my passion to work on cars. I was going to make more money over there, though. But sometimes it's not the money, You have to like what you do.
I know that we kind of addressed this before. Is there a reason why you chose this car for this project? Why not another era or style of car?
Do you really want to hear this? Chop. Ugh. Yeah, I saw a picture of this car in somebody's driveway on Bring a Trailer, I think, and it just had that look. I went, wow. And I bought a couple project cars, basically how the car sat even in the driveway on flat tires. Just could tell that whoever had shaved it perfectly and cut the top, chopped it. They chopped it perfectly. And we haven't changed any of that. I just liked how it looks. Not a huge fan of this era of car with the big fenders and all that stuff. And I'm a little young, oddly, for that. But I like how this had a touchables look to it. And I like the chop of it, and I love the combination. Because blasphemy aside, I'm enjoying customizing a Tesla Model 3 also. And there's something about it that's the future, oddly enough. And there's something about the past that I like, so I want to merge these two.
Like seat mounts for the front and back. We have to make the top of the battery boxes in the
and
floor
that's
on
going to take a
both
little
sides.
minute because you have to figure out,
You
have to add the seat brackets or mounts onto the top of the battery box lids too, right?
Right. We have to mount everything that's going to be in the car and make sure it all has a place or a cover, so all the controllers for the motors, the converter, the AC pump, the power steering pump, fuse panel, all the electrical.
A lot of that will feel like it's moving a lot faster though, I feel like, because it's just going to be new stuff.
That stuff will move faster, yeah, because it's mostly just going to be making brackets or
Got it.
boxes for them to sit into a panel, cover plates. We're going to build that whole false firewall still. that's going to cover the batteries and
That's-
most of
that'll
the
take a minute.
controllers and stuff. You have to make inner fenders still,
All right.
but yeah. I mean, essentially when this car is done, it will be like we handmade the whole thing practically. I mean, that's how much we've touched
Pretty
of it.
much did.
So there's a lot of metal work on this car.
So we got to start figuring out, you know, wiring this thing and hubs and safety as well.
Nice.
Because yes, I don't want him to burn down
To burn up.
or burn up.
I like details.
Either way.
All the detail stuff is.
He's
now-
got a lot of detail stuff that's going on too, because we're going to be sending out all the, you know, door handles and stuff to get some custom stuff done to that. And
It will be a visual treat because of the beauty of this
Yeah.
chop, but also as closer you look at it, it's a constant discovery. My God, look what they did here.
Yeah.
Look how they screwed this up. Oh my God, who would
Yeah,
ever do
it looks-
this? A lot of
looks
that.
like shit.
Thought that
That's
was
terrible.
terrible. God. He's
which we'll get. You know, we can't make everybody happy.
You saw the headlight before?
No, I mean,
You never
I've seen pictures of it, but I never saw it
Let me
on the
bring
car.
it to you so you can take video and picture.
Oh, you have the headlights?
Yes.
After Jack had it, they had the headlights were an extension of the fenders. And I don't know whether or not Tim is going to do that again or have them placed on top.
Remember all these was less.
Oh God.
You saw the video. You was watching the video, no? I have the video where
Why is it wet?
I.
Do I wanna know?
I mean, we throw it away because it was fresh, but I saved it.
Dang, man, these are in bad shape. Holy
There was a
cow.
lot of lead on it.
Holy cow, that's in really, really
That's why
bad
we made
shape.
the running boards again.
The devil's in the details. Putting it all together and making this a beautiful piece, adding a filigree design to it on top of it will be the fun part.